Whether you like having multiple Football Manager saves on the go at once, or if you like to have lots of additional extras to help immerse you further into your virtual Football Manager world, Football Manager can take up quite a lot of hard drive or SSD space, but nevertheless I'm here to save the day once again. Wow, ego complex, I am God, serve me, peasants. Sorry. What an advert, that is disgraceful. Let's try that again, shall we? Less God complex this time. My name is Matt, I'm a podcast host, a video creator, a partnered Twitch streamer and a professional voiceover artist, and here is my quick little guide on how to relocate your Football Manager 21 tactics, saves, graphics and anything else to a different location on your hard drive to save you a bit of space in your documents folder. Before we get started with the guide, I am live on Twitch Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays from 11 PM, where I'll be streaming FM21, so if you do want to pop in, ask me any questions about Football Manager or about any tech stuff, by all means do. I am always welcome to them. Right, on with the guide, I think. Whether you are playing on Windows or on Mac, or you've bought the game via the Epic Store or via Steam, this guide will have you covered for both. First things first then, you need to find where your Football Manager documents are currently stored. Now by default they are stored in your Documents folder, so you'll need to navigate to something along the lines of C:// your username and then / documents. I've moved mine around a little bit already, but mine are in my E drive, my username, then documents as you can see there. So just replace that E with a C and your username there, and you should pretty much find where they are. The next part then is once you've found where your Football Manager 21 documents are stored, you want to decide where you want to put them to save space on your C drive, or just put them in a external hard drive or a USB drive or whatever, just so that you've maybe got an additional backup, or so that you can take them between PCs if you prefer to not use the cloud. So I have on a separate drive here, you can see my editing cache, you don't need to know what that is, but I've created a test folder in here. That's where I want to move my Football Manager documentation to, all my tactics, skins, guides, graphics, etc. So what you want to do is copy your Football Manager 2021 folder in its entirety, so right click copy and then right click paste, or Control-C, Control-V, whichever way you prefer to do it, but just copy it all into the place where you want to store it. Now we can see that folder is in that test folder that I'd created. All good. So that's step one done. Now we need to move over into Steam. This is the secret sauce of getting this to work. Now this is the slightly technical bit, but all you need to do is take the string that I've included in the description and copy and paste that first. Then once you've opened Steam, you want to right click on the Football Manager 2021 link in the sidebar here and click on Properties. Alternatively, you can go and click on FM 2021 there, so you are greeted by this game home screen, and then click on this little Manage cog and then choose Properties from there. So it doesn't matter which of these options you choose, it will take you to the same pop-up. So for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to click on the cog, go to Properties, and then once this pop-up comes up, click Set Launch Options. You will then get an additional pop-up, and as you can see, here's one I made earlier in the best kind of Blue Peter fashion. If you aren't old enough to remember Blue Peter, is it even still a thing, Blue Peter? Tangent, sorry, back to the guy. So what you want to do is take the string of characters in the description, which should say -- user _ data _ location equals, and then in the quotation marks it will say path. Where that says path, you want to copy and paste or type out the place where you have, or the location that you have just copied all of your Football Manager documentation to. So mine is that R drive, the test folder, and then the Football Manager 2021. Put that in there. Make sure you keep the quotation marks. It won't work if you don't if you just paste the path in. They are important. Steam or Windows won't know where you're putting anything. And then click OK. Click close, and that's it. Next time you start Football Manager 2021, it will point to that folder, and it will save everything to that folder by default, and it's that easy. For Mac, it's exactly the same. You do exactly the same little string. It works exactly the same, just you have to change the path slightly, which you should be able to see from the footage I'm showing you on the screen. But exactly the same process, exactly the same guide, works for both operating systems. Okay, that's Steam covered. Epic is slightly different, or the Epic Store is slightly different. You need to make sure you have the game installed first, or else you won't have this menu available to you. This is the same whether you are on Mac or Windows, much like Steam. Have the game installed, click on Settings, scroll towards the bottom, and then you'll start seeing the settings per game, which is why you need to have it installed, or else you won't have that available. Then click on Additional Command Line Arguments, tick that box, and as you can see, I've already got mine populated, but much like you did with Steam, or you would have done with Steam, the only thing you need to replace is the bit I've just highlighted with the path that you've moved your Football Manager data to. So follow the first part, which is the moving of folders around, and then the second part, you just pick whichever store you've bought the game from. It will be the same regardless whether it's Mac or Windows. If you have any additional questions or comments about how to do this, then please drop them in the comments section. And also, if you have enjoyed the video, then help the channel grow by liking this video and clicking the subscribe button as well. As I've mentioned before, I will be live on Twitch most Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays from 11 PM on my Twitch channel, which is Nerdphonic, strangely enough, just like everything else. Thanks for watching then, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. I am Matt. I'm a podcast host. I can't say. Ridiculous behaviour. Ridiculous behaviour. I'm Matt. I'm a podcast host. I can't believe I've just gone there. Podcast host, video creator, full-time, maybe not. And in fact, this is excited. Hopefully you have a grand day out. Grand day out. Why am I saying that? Mine are